Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The Bulldogs will get the first crack on offense today. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual. With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the third down conversion.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Caught over the middle. It's Powell. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags the quick throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. The offense, this is play number 11 on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Got a lane, can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Hurricanes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players. Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's an out route, the catch made. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they get him down after the completion. Second down after that previous play. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Let's it fly out of the wide out. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Torres. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. The gain makes it second and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's a quick grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. So it's Mississippi State on top so far, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Mississippi State in the red zone now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll hand it off. Oh, look at the quick cut. He's swarmed by the defense. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Cage will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, and a very quick throw. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Back to throw again. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback drops back. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Mississippi State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He decides to keep it here.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And, boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, what a cut, and still going. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. The Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Running back has it on a screen now. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that short completion. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Hold it. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And the quarterback dropping back. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The Canes will line up to punt it away. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Hold it. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Encroachment. Defense. So early contact with the defense. That'll push the ball up 5 yards. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. That sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row. They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And Miami offense is back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Runs through the defender. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. And we'll see what he can do on the return. When he's got some space here. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Not much on that play, brought down short. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way.
And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
A little over 20 seconds left here in the first half. They'll come up on 1st and 10. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Good throw, complete to the tight end. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should be a memorable second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. With some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Gonna take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, how about that? Another call and another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. This one is broken up and falls incomplete. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. Big play in enemy territory, all the way to the 41-yard line. First and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the grab. It's Torres. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And the receivers got it. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. This time it's complete. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Here's the second down play.
Let's go.
And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. And he'll set up to throw. Big throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And the route is on. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. They will return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Canes will line up to boot it away. On to punt now for the 6th time today. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. With the catch, it's Torres. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Using his legs here. Finding some room at the 25. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. That's reeled in. It's Powell. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on the completion. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run this one in. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So it's Mississippi State on top so far. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive CFP statement. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Quick throw to his receiver. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Tackle, but first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a fourth down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Mississippi State. To stretch the lead, the route is on. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Caught behind the line. It's Lawson. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down, looking to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after the completion. Third down upcoming after that completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. This quarterback on fire today.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Pass caught, but not good for first down yardage. Offense looking to punt now. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Lawson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The important 3rd down play coming up. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down.
Encroachment. Defense.
So penalty on the defense moves the offense 5 yards closer. So 1st and 10 for the offense after that crucial mistake by the defense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Lets it go. Oh, and he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his hands. Couldn't pick it off. Brings up 4th down. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out.
Encroachment. Defense.
And the encroachment penalty moves the ball up a little bit. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. An inside give now from the shotgun. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Bringing pressure. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Boy, incredible job here by this defense to create this turnover. It looked like this game was over, but now with this turnover, they got a chance to get back in the game.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. 2nd down after that previous play. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the 1st down. So here we go now. 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He hands it off from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.